you're going to be very busy on the Speedway, because I see not only have you signed for Poole, but also racing for Sheffield Tigers, is that right?
Yeah, it's going to be a very busy year for myself. I've had 5, including today, I've had 5 meetings this week. I've got 4 meetings next week. I don't think I'm riding that weekend, so I've got a couple of days off, which will be quite nice. It's what I need to further my career. I enjoy Grasstrack. It's my first love. It's what I've always done. So it's good to sort of a good day at the Grasstrack you can't really beat. So that's why I love doing it.
Now, of course, obviously you're going to be on the continent a lot, racing on the grass, because obviously you've got to earn money, because that's your living. But going to try and get in a few British grass tracks as well?
Yeah, I'm going to try and fit in as many British grass tracks as I can. So I'm here today. Sadly, I can't do Ledbury now because of the dates and stuff. But I'm trying to book into a few meetings I can, as and when I can. Obviously, my schedule's it's so hectic. So I'll support the English meetings as much as I can. I've got to keep the English sport going and keep England on top of its game, really.
Now, obviously we're fairly early in the season. For the close season, do you have like a training schedule? Do you do a lot of training in the gym, etc.?
Yeah, during the winter I had a couple of weeks off to sort of recover from last season and a couple of injuries I had, and then it's been flat out in the gym, cycling, you name it. I've been doing it during the winter to try and get myself physically prepared and mentally prepared for this year. So it's been a tough ask, and it's been a big step up from what I've been used to last year. With obviously now I've got a bigger team and different people now involved in the team. So it's been a big ask, big change, and a big ask this year.
So you've got extra background people with you now?
Yeah, I've got a mechanic that helps me at the Speedway. He sold at the Speedway. I've still got that, and everyone. I've still got the same team at Grasstrack. I've got a couple of new people coming in, and I've worked hard during the winter with Roger Taylor RTS to get bikes working nicely. So
fantastic. Now you're of course European reigning champion at the moment, and you've won it twice. You've won the Masters 3 times. Tell me, what's your ambition now? Got to be the World Long Track Championship, yeah?
Yeah, it's got to be. That's the next step up. I'd love to go win the Masters 4 times, and to do the European 3 times. I think I'll join Yannick, being the only person to do 3 on the trot. It's going to be tough being down in France. There's a lot of the French riders are good. But the main goal is to try and get on the podium on the long track. I missed out by a couple of points last year, so I want to step up onto the podium this year.
And what about the Speedway? Any ambitions on the Speedway as well?
Just keep improving, really. I'm still quite new to Speedway, so being thrown in the deep end with Paul last year was a big shock to the system, and I struggled mentally with the jump. So to this year to sort of ride the 2 leads is going to help a lot. So just keep improving, and if I can move out reserve, that'd be brilliant. If I can't. I just want to improve my average. Sheffield.
A big track, Sheffield, that must suit you because of you riding on the grass tracks.
Yeah, I fell in love with Sheffield and press day, and there's a few little tricks that track I'm yet to find. So once I find the tricks around there, I'll be doing alright. I had a bit of a tough night on Thursday night there with a few machine problems, but other than that, we were doing alright.
And you were happy with today, with the practice?
Yeah, practice went well. I had a bit of a struggle in my 3rd session with a couple of mistakes, but we've ironed them out, and hopefully I can keep moving forward today.
Fantastic. Have a great day, and we'll catch up with you later.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks so much, James. You've got a piece of equipment here. Does this mean you've got a problem with the bike?
Yeah, we've got a few fuel problems with it. We think it just went on to 2, so it's not running quite right.
So you should be sorted for racing?
We're trying. We've got the carb stripped down at the minute, so we're just trying different things.
Now, you must be race fit, because obviously you've been to Australia racing.
Yeah, we had a good time out there, had some good races, had a little off out there, but apart from that, it was a good trip.
Tell us about this little off.
One of the American guys, he knocked his carbs off and stopped in front of me, so I had nowhere to go apart from hit his back end.
And where did you go?
Skyward.
And you're okay, fully fit?
I've damaged my shoulder. I've got to go and see somebody about it soon, so it's not too bad.
Not too bad. Now, if you were a footballer, they'd be laid up, wouldn't they? And there's you with a damaged shoulder out on the grass track.
I don't want to miss this one. I love my grass track, so I want to do as many as I can.
Fantastic. Well, have a great day. Thanks, Paul.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you. That's cool. We got Adam Ellis with us now, and Adam, interesting piece in the Speedway Star magazine that you found some of the grass tracks a bit rough, but what's it like out there today for you?
It wasn't too bad, to be fair. Definitely a lot better than what it was last year.
Yeah, because you rode at Wimborne, didn't you?
Yeah, Wimborne was good, and
you rode here, of course, the Masters.
Yeah, did the Masters here, and it was pretty tricky that day. But luckily, the sun's come out. It's been nice weather the past week or so, and tried it out a little bit, and still looks grippy, but you know, it's a lot better than what it was.
Now I was at Swindon on Thursday night. Won a couple of really good races there. Got some of the top boys I saw.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty good year so far. It started off good. We've been trying some new engines, and everything seems to be clicking at the moment. So, you know, top 9 finish today would be nice, and get through to the final. That's the main aim.
So when you were younger, you did all your practice out at Marmande, did you, in France? Is that where you sort of did your apprenticeship, really? Yeah,
in that area pretty much. You know, at Morizets, Tayac, where the final is, Marmande, and it's you know, it makes it a bit tricky coming to these tracks, but you know, I'm still learning every time I come here, and you know.
What ambitions have you got on the Grasstrack and Speedway?
To be fair, mate, kind of Speedway takes priority, and Grasstrack's more just doing it for fun. You know, it's a good day out. It's good fun, and you know, I'd like to do well, but Speedway comes first, and then we'll see where the long track goes.
Now, of course, today, if you qualify, that means that the track you're going to is one that you know, isn't it?
Yeah, Tayac, you know, I think it's suit my style pretty well, and it's a track I've been to quite a few times in the junior racing, so that's the main reason I wanted to do it, you know, try and get through to that, and hopefully we get a good result.
Now, obviously, I follow your what happens at Swindon, because I pop along to watch when I can, but how's it going at Lakeside Speedway?
Lakeside's really good. We got a pretty good team up there this year. I think we've won most of our meetings so far. You know, we got through to the League Cup next stages last night with a win at Ipswich, and it's all pretty dialed in. You know, we're going. I'm going good this year, and everyone at Lakeside and Swindon's going pretty good, and we're getting some good results. So we just got to keep it up.
Fantastic. Well, you have a good day, and we'll try and catch up with you later. See how your progress is.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Adam Ellis. And how's it going out there? Okay.
Yeah, struggling a bit with setup, but we'll sort that out. And,
I saw Mark revving the bike up just now. Is there a problem, or everything all right?
I don't know. He sorts that out. That's why I'm sat in the shade out there.
You stay out of it.
Yeah.
How did you get on Australia? Because you had mechanical problems, didn't you?
Should we just say that landing back at Gatwick was probably the best part of the trip? It was terrible. We didn't have a very good time at all.
Mostly because of mechanical?
Mechanical, the way the frames we had. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate people giving us their kit, but we just couldn't get on with the kit they gave us. With the second bike we borrowed, it was comfier frame, but the engine just weren't quick enough. So, such is life.
And you and Mark got on okay in practice out there?
Yeah, it's just like I say, struggling with setup, trying to sort that out, and we'll be alright in about half hour.
Fantastic, you go back, sit in your deck chair and relax.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carl Blythe. Right, we've got Paul Hurry now, and Paul on home turf, and some of these youngsters you're racing against today probably weren't born when you started racing.
No, it's true. It's obviously Dad's club, and we have to put quite a bit of effort into it. It's a bit difficult sort of helping Dad and trying to ride at the same time, but I've done it for a few years now, so I should know better. So just get out there and get on with it.
Well, your experience should help on this particular circuit against some of the boys from the continent who probably never been here before, some of them.
No, it's obviously an English grass track, and it's a bit different to what they used to over there with having boards around the outside. So it's a little bit different, but they're all young and up and coming. They take it in their stride, so you have to be on top of your game.
Are you helping out the younger Brits today, or just concentrating on yourself?
It's a bit of an hard one really, because obviously when I was out for sort of 5 years, I went on to the ACU, and my job was to help the youth. I'm here for them no matter what. I wouldn't just sort of help them 1 year and then turn me back on the next. So they've all sort of come up to me and asked me different things, and that's my job. I have to sort of look after them and give them a hand.
Fantastic. Have you got a busy season this year on the grass on the continent and over here as well?
Not really. It's sort of picking and choosing, and it will probably be my last year anyway. So I'm just going to do the ones that I want to do, and I'm enjoying myself helping young Zach on the speedway and on Grasstrack. So that's probably where my future is going to be. So yeah, I'm sort of concentrating on that more really.
You must have been very pleased that obviously you came back after the injuries you had, and 2 years running now you've been in the top 3 in the Masters. So it seems a shame to stop now. You fought back after injury.
Yeah, it was always my goal, you know. Obviously, sort of breaking and dislocating both my legs, it put me back a bit. But there was a sort of a light at the end of the tunnel. It took a long time to get back to sort of our fitness. I've done that now, and yeah, sort of proved to myself I can still do it. But the doctors are now telling me that enough's enough, Paul, and yeah, it's under orders from them really. I've got to stop.
And today you've been out on the track. Obviously, I doubt if you've had any practice beforehand. I've had a look at the track. Dad prepared it well for you? Or have you been doing it?
No. It ain't about sort of preparing it, it's about making it fair and safe for everyone. Obviously I've been out there helping him now because there's a few holes that appear. And like we said earlier on, I'm sort of experienced enough to sort of know how to deal with it, but it's the young ones coming through that, as such, you sort of learn from your mistakes, and I don't want to go see them go through that I've had to go through. So it's just about keeping it neutral and safe for everyone, really.
And you know where the holes are for racing later?
Hopefully not, because it should all be filled in by now.
I see Dad's busy watering now.
Yeah, you know, obviously last year we had that meeting that got called off to start with, so Dad went out and invested in the sort of tanker thing he's got there going at the moment. But then we had the rain, the last one.
We did, didn't we? Yes.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a waste of money, but he's putting it to good use now, and hopefully it should do the job.
Fantastic. Well, it looks like a good crowd. We've got good weather, great riders. It should be a fantastic day.
Yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys it, and obviously the effort that sort of Elaine and Dad put into it, it sort of pays them back a little bit.
Brilliant. Well, I'll come and get a progress report later on. Thanks, Paul. Right, we've got David Pfeiffer with us now. I'm not sure whether everybody's getting this because we might not have the signal, but we're going to be here on Bob's DVD. Welcome to the UK, David. That's David Pfeiffer, number 1 in the programme from France, yes?
No, from Germany.
Of course you are, from Germany. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. So far you've been out for practice, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's other track as in Germany. The tracks are here in England difficult. It's my first time here in England, but yeah, I give my best and I hope for points.
How old are you, David?
I'm 21 years old.
So plenty of racing ahead of you then? Plenty of racing to come. Obviously you're still very young. You're very young, so still plenty of racing ahead of you for the future.
Yeah, I have time now in my career, and yeah.
So you've been out practicing. What do you think of the track?
From here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
The track, yeah. Fast, really fast track. Eng, das heißt eng. Eng.
Fast.
Small.
Wide track. Yeah.
The curves are. Really,
curves. Yeah.
Yeah, the curves are
We're
really.
doing well here.
Yeah. But yeah, the track is okay for me. Difficult to drive, but from heat to heat, I think it gets better, and yeah, we will see.
Now, Christian Hulshorst, very experienced rider, been coming over many years now. Has he helped you at all? Give you any advice?
Schwierig, habe ich auch nicht verstanden.
Christian, the other rider.
Yeah, the Christian Hulshorst, yeah.
Yeah, has he given you any advice, any help?
Help?
Yeah?
So no
help. No, I thought he might, you see, because he's experienced.
Yeah, so ungefähr, yeah.
Well, you have a great day, and we'll see you on the racetrack.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks very much, David.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've got Joseph Huckelman, who is the German team manager, and you're looking after the 2 boys, yes?
Yes, we have today, we missed one boy if his small insurance so it's not easy for him that he's not coming here today. So Christian Hulshorst is here, David Pfeiffer is here, so we missed Master Sebastian. He's a young rider, but not possible to start. So it's about 1 good rider from Britain now in, number 3, and I think it's a good chance for the Britain riders more.
More pressure on your 2 boys.
Yes, the pressure was coming young boys to the grass track in Britain, special track here, looks very good, and we have to work for the young riders for the future, that we have new, in memory, Ivan Majors, Ola Olsens, Peter Collins and so, the high interested level riders. So we need this.
Now David, obviously you just told me it's the first time here to the UK.
Yes.
Have you been able to help and advise him?
Yes, we talk together, so we make small meeting and so with the riders, and here looking and looking. I'm safe 12-year riding, so for me it's an interest. We have a good fair sport, and we have a sport for all together, for the fans, for organizer, for the press people, for all, that we bring the sport higher in the media and Facebook and so and so and so. On the best is when we have fair, hard sport, but no crashes.
Did you ride yourself years ago?
Yes, I starting 79 to 92. So on long track and speedway, driving in Germany for Bremen, you know Bremen Speedway League, and the best place was sixth place in the semi in the long track World Championship round. So I was on the time.
So you've rode against some of our boys from the past, obviously Simon Wick, Kelvin Tatum,
yes.
And you mentioned the late Ivan Major as well, so you raced against all these?
Yes, I have the bike, one speedway bike was, Simon was second place in Munich, in the Olympia Stadium. This bike I have at home. On the last long track bike, what he winning the last title in Mühldorf. It's my home in my workshop. I work motorcycles, quads and so ATVs. So all days I say this bike. I remember 2000, young guy, Simon, he was a hero for me.
He certainly was. I've heard so many stories about he was a hero to a lot of German fans.
Yes, yes. Today when I look, speak with many people, so you remember Simon Wick, you remember Jeremy Doncaster. When all English people come over, good rider, riding in the Saturday evening here, Speedway, come overnight by helicopter, Osnabrück and Welte, Kloppenburg and so, come on the track, so and win this race. Was a hero.
Well, you mentioned the track then. It's a friend of mine was a bit of a hero at Osnabrück as well, Lou Coffin.
Yes, Lou Coffin, 100% in this week. I look old pictures. Lou Coffin come in my home with the wife together, so he bring me a small present. So in this evening we make it food, so and small beer, and so he was so good guy. He was lovely. He bring me my club in Welte the first time, and have me many more help for the first 1000cc sidecar final 2005. Australian boys. The race was not starting, was so much rain, 2 days. All was on the water. We have so heavy water, not possible. And we have so fun together with Lou and with all riders from Britain. So yeah, it's for the history.
Fantastic. Well, enjoy your day today with us over from Germany.
Thank you very much. Have a good luck.
Thanks, Joseph. We'll see you later. Martin, welcome to the UK. And I see in the results that you're also racing Speedway over in Czech Republic and Slovenian Championship in different places.
Yeah, it was a little hard week because I have last weekend in Vries in Netherlands. In Tuesday and Wednesday I have Speedway meetings in Czech Republic, and now I'm in Swinkil again. But I'm this little I don't know. But so 2 years ago I ride on second track, so this is a little change for me.
So second time here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was European final in
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
That's right. I remember you.
Yeah.
And today, happy with the track? You've been out for practice?
Yeah, for me it's a little small track. I hope it will be bigger than the other one.
You like them bigger or smaller?
Yeah,
bigger.
For me it's bigger. And we will see. The training was good, little quick, but good.
And do you get any help from the former riders over in the Czech Republic? You know, Pavel Ondřesík and different people like that, and the Dremel brothers. Do you get any help from the past riders?
No, Karel Kadlec helped me, and
we see him here racing. Yes.
And he gave me some information about tracks and etc. So Character is the best informator for me.
How old are you now, Martin?
I will have 33 years.
23.
30.
30.
every time I told 23, and sometimes if I go to pub, they didn't got me the beer, so I must show ID card. But yeah, it will be 33.
And what's your ambition to do well on the grass track and the speedway, or what's your favourite?
Long track and grass.
Long track and grass track.
Yeah. Speedway for me is for trainings and for better feeling on bike and like this.
So you're coming back over to the UK for the Poacher or any of the other meetings?
Yeah, I have offer, but it is the same day like Rastede and Berghaupten in Germany. So I don't know at the moment. So we will see.
Fantastic. And you bring one bike with you or two?
I have two, but I try bike prepare for grass. One is little different for long track and this one is for grass.
Fantastic. Well, you have a great day. We'll see you on the racetrack.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Martin. Before we start anything at all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask for your assistance now, because we've lost a couple of people who are very dear to the sport. One was the great Michael Major, of course, as well as being a speedway rider, he's a fantastic Grasstrack rider as well. And of course we also lost a great photographer, Alan Whale. So ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you all please for 1 minute of silence. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, to wonderful people that we've lost. Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to stand please for the national anthem? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to start with the presentations, and first of all, we're going to introduce the officials today. We have the FIN Europe Jury President and Referee, Mr. Jesper Steentoft. FIA Jury Member and ACU Host Delegate, Dickie Starr. The ACU Clerk of the Course, Tony Steele. ACU Environmental Officer, Mr. Peter Gregory, who's not with us. He's down in the pits.
Check the toilets.
The DMSB Delegate, Joseph Buckleman. The FFM Delegate, Christian Hulshorst. The KNMV Delegate, Jacob Alkema. And the ACU Delegate, Mr. Dubernard. That's our officials today, so we now move on to the various countries. So in country order, ladies and gentlemen, so give them a warm welcome because obviously they come over to race here in the UK. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, number 6, Mikhail Skurla. This is the Czech Republic. Number 7, Martin Malek. And number 13, Michael Dubek. That is the Czech Republic. On to the country of France. Number 9, Gaetan Stella. Number 11, Gabriel Dubernard. And number 15, Anthony Schofer. Now for Germany, we have number 1, David Pfeiffer. And number 17, Christian Hulshorst. Just one for Denmark, Henry Mayer. Now we move on to Holland. And number 8, Mika Meyer. Number 10, Lars Zandvoort. And number 18, Mark Beethoven. Well, that was all very nice and quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to England. I expect you all to cheer all the way around for England. Yes, number 2, James Hayes. Number 3, Andrew Whittaker. Number 5, Paul Harry. Number 12, Edward Kennett. Number 16, Zach Wajtknecht. And of course, we mustn't forget number 14, Adam Ellis. And that's your competitors today for the European semi-final.
Come round past me. And we'll be moving around a couple of junior riders. Stars of the future, as I always like to call them. And I do believe that this car, isn't it, that had a tumble a few weeks ago. Great to see him back on the circuits again and fill it up. Right, running the side cars round, we've got number 47, Mark Costa and Clive Ryan. Followed by Ellis, John Robinson and 8 years Wolfing, John Russell. 182, good turn back on the track, the Englander for the Tango passenger, Ellis. Kevin Jones is going to the first. Number 25, coming back to one car, Number 22, Wolfing, John Russell. Number 16 is Simon Hill, Wolfing 2. Number 124, George Van Golden, Ryan Barker. And number 32 from Marvel, John Miller. Finally coming past us is 183, Henry Angus and George Angus. Number 3, Lee Jones and Brian Wilson. Number 92, forward lock and elevator. Number 15, Western Warrior and California. Number 29 is Youngster and Wayne Richard. Start with the first race of the afternoon. We are starting with the European solo event. Looking for the first time from Germany. David Kennett, James Shane from the UK, Andrew Whittaker, and Michael Sherlock. The starters getting ready, our referee is watching for the riders to all get on that start line together. And you might not be able to see it from this side of the track, but there are lights, so you see the riders look for those lights. When the lights go green, they know that the referee will let the starting plate go any moment. Away they go. Of the day, and James Shane has made an absolute flyer off the start line. He drifts around that top bend, and already the dust is starting to fly as we go down the back straight, and James Shane is exactly where he would want to be in his first ride. He's leading as they come round past us for the first time. Paul Holly is the rider in contention in second place. Andrew Whittaker is in third place at the moment. So the Brits 1, 2 and 3 at the moment as we see down the back straight. James Shane setting the pace. Paul Holly's under tucking behind him and keep up with him. Andrew Whittaker still in contention in that third spot. So good point scoring at the moment from the Brits in this first race. The best overall position is coming from Germany. Number 1 is David Pfeiffer. He sits in fourth place at the moment, so scoring consistently. And as we watch James Shane's, remember he is defending European champion from last year. He goes into his last lap to do exactly what the team will want from this first ride. Maximum points. Good scrap going around the back of the field to try and get those points. But as we keep our eyes on James Shane, he looks to be in terrific form this afternoon. Takes his first ride, gets maximum points. Paul Holly coasts across the line in second. Andrew Whittaker finishing in third. And then David Pfeiffer picks up fourth place. Followed home by Michael Sherlock. So for those of you that like to keep your programmes 100% and keep it in race format, if you look at race 1, we had a win for rider number 2, that is of course James Shane's. In second place, number 5, Paul Holly. In third place, number 3, that's Andrew Whittaker. Fourth place, number 1, David Pfeiffer. In fifth place, number 6, Michael Sherlock. And sixth place, number 4, Henry Bagger. The winning time was 1:19:48. If you go to the centre of your programme, what it should mean is that you've got for number 1, riding in red, 2 points. Number 2, riding in blue, 5 points. Number 3, riding in white, 3 points. Number 4, riding in yellow, no score. Number 5, riding in green, 4 points. And number 6, riding in black and white, 1 point. So I hope that works for you. We'll try and keep you up to date with the points as they're going through the programme, as well as their finishing positions in their particular races. We turn to race 2, sponsored by John Metcalf. Staying with the European Sailors, out for the first time. They've been sitting in the pit box, watching what happens in that first race. Well, it appears that we've got only 5 riders on the start line, so the referee not happy to start. We've had no information about a missing rider. So it is the rider in white that we're missing, the rider from the French Federation, Gaetan Stella. We've had no information of whether he's going to take part. Of course it does mean that Dave Mears possibly is getting ready in the pit box. Referees indicated there's 1 minute remaining. Just seen a rider appear from the pit box wearing the white helmet. That is number 9, so he's made it. So no opportunity for players to step in. We do have the 6 riders now coming to the line, all but green on the far side. Oh dear, we've now got problems. Gabriel Dubernard. Mechanic quickly looking at the back of the machine. Oh, it means really unfortunate for Gabriel Dubernard. I'm sure a lot of you that are close to the finishing line could see that we had a very disgruntled rider, not happy that he finished third, but the referee put a time on getting the riders to the start line, and unfortunately there was a real problem over the far side and didn't make it. It means that the reserve has come in. The rider in green is our own Gabriel, so they get up the road into the first round. The rider in red is Martin Malek from the Czech Republic, as you can see in second spot now as they come off that top end and down into that bottom turn. So Martin Malek it is that's going on the wide line on the outside. Edward Kennett is the early leader. Edward Kennett has been sitting in the pit box watching the Brits go in that first ride, and he's gone out and done exactly the same thing. Looks over his shoulder, knows he's got a bike near him, but how near? As he goes into that pit bend, Edward Kennett is certainly in control. Comes past us. Martin Malek further in second. And this really is a fantastic start to the afternoon for the ACU British riders, as Edward Kennett looks very much in control coming off that pit turn. Into the last lap he goes this time. Still Martin Malek is still in second. Lars van der Lek from the Dutch Republicans into that third spot at the moment, so he's scoring good points as well. But when we see them come towards the checkered flag, it is going to be a very important win first time out for our very own Edward Kennett. Martin Malek gets second, Lars van der Lek gets third. Jaden Stella gets that fourth spot. Good to see Dave Mears out there, but he's, I think he has picked up a break, but I'll check that when all the results come in. quickly the result of race 2, sponsored by John Metcalf, a win for number 12, our very own Edward Kennett, maximum 5 points. In second place, number 7, Martin Malek, and in third place, number 10, Lars Zandela. Fourth place goes to number 9, Betton Stella. Fifth place, number 8, Mika Major. And in sixth place, number 19, our reserve Dave Mears. 121.82 as we roll across the last half of the first leg rides underway and into that first turn. Two riders coming out together as they go down that back straight. It is the rider in yellow, Zach Wajtknecht, that's got to the front door as they come into that bottom pit turn. And Zach it is that's spinning away. Chasing after him from Holland, we've got Mark Fisher. And those two really pulling away from the rest of the field as they go down that back straight. Zach looks to be in terrific form as he's equally sat in that pit box. Watch the other British riders going well. Adam Ellis has now moved up. Adam Ellis, they missed earlier on, they've got through into that second spot. So once again we have got the Brits in 1 and 2. Zach Wajtknecht looking in absolutely superb form. Adam Ellis doing well. Martin Bishop's in third place at the moment. But they really do get spread out coming towards this checkered flag. It's a very impressive win for Zach Wajtknecht. Second to him is Speedway teammate Adam Ellis. So, race 3 in the programme as we complete the first leg rides for the European semi-final, and it's a very impressive win for rider number 16, our very own Zach Wajtknecht. In second place, number 14, Adam Ellis. In third place, number 18, Mark Valshulsen. In fourth place, number 17, Christian Hulshorst. In fifth place, number 15, Anthony Chafour. In sixth place, number 13, Michael Dudek. The winning time was 1:19.09. 1:19.09. From the very top, in that first race, you should have had 2 points for red, 5 for blue, 3 for white, no score for yellow, 4 for green, and 1 for black and white. In this... So we now turn our attention to the 1000cc sidecars and they get underway down that back straight and into that first bend. Already the riders starting to get split up, but you can see somebody going around the outside getting absolutely filled in. Up and finds it. So Mark Crosser goes from the inside as Colin Blackburn that have made the best of the starts, but as they go up the back straight, Mark Crosser and Carl Blythe get themselves to the front, and Colin Blackburn is now being closed in on in that second place as well. Gone past us with a very sick-sounding engine. It looks to be back on sun though, as the front two really are pulling away from third and fourth. And this is going to be a very convincing start to the afternoon for the crew. Start live. Coming backwards, still sitting in second. Tom Crosser is coming now. As I don't think there's a problem for Paul Whitelam at the moment, so they'll be frantically working before they come out again this afternoon. First time for the sidecars this afternoon, Mark Crosser and Carl Blythe in their first win. Followed on in second by Colin Blackburn and Carl Keane. Third place goes to Tom Crosser and Wayne Rickards. Coming up in the Eastern Centre, they've got their championships on Sunday the 13th of May. Kings Farm, Whittle, Chelmsford. Bit easy to find over there in Essex, CM1 3PJ, and they've doubled up and said that they will advertise their June the 17th meeting as well. So the same venue, but that's the 500cc Sidecar Association that you can find dead easy on the internet. They've got 2 meetings coming up, May the 13th and June the 17th. So we're underway quickly with the second of the sidecar races. Race 5 in the programme, and already into that first bend they started to split themselves up. Number 80. And of course it's Will Oppen and Josh Russell. We already do have a commanding lead as they go up to that back straight, and all 4 of these outfits, why with only 4 I don't know, no Paul Johnson of course, because he didn't turn up this morning. Why I don't know. Chasing after him, number 124 George Penfold. Good to see him back on the grass again, and Ryan Barker in the chair. Oh, I just wonder whether George has got to try and close the gap on that early leader, or whether he's just going to fight off to make sure he's certainly in command, and he's closing up on that second and third place. There's a good scrap developing between those two as they go up the back straight. Watch to see what lines they take. As you can see, a very different approach going into that top bend. They start to close up as they come down past us. George Penfold has hung on, and number 22 will have a great challenge with Penfold and Ricky Pay. Not quite enough to have to settle for third. So, race 5 it was, and a very impressive win for outfit number 80, Will Oppen and Josh Russell. In second place, number 124, George Penfold and Ryan Barker. In third place, number 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. In fourth place, number 32. I thought it was 33. So, 22 is third. Yeah, 22 is third. And 33 is fourth. The winning time was 120.89. 120.89. You should have had 80, 124, 22 and 33. Now, I've also just been told that unfortunately number 184 didn't appear in that one because they've blown an engine in practice. Really, really unfortunate. Made the journey to get here, and now they just sort of sit and watch everybody else. Race 6, we stay with the 1000cc sidecars, and as they get underway and into that first bend, start to sort themselves out as they come down past me. There's a change there in that second place as they group up. Oh, Rob Wilson has got away. Matt Plumbola, we think that is in second place. And up to the top of the hill they go once again. Rob looks to slow a little bit in the middle of that turn. I'm sure Matt Plumbola he's got to get up into that second place before Matt can actually make a challenge on the early leader Rob Wilson as he's got away. Trying to find the best line, I think, on that top turn. A little bit quicker. Oh, well, Simon Hill stayed on the track, and you could see that Matt Promoter decided to make his own track. But, very Simon Hill is in that second place. Impressive from Matt Promola. And those of you down this side of the circuit can see where he decided to go. Race 6 in your programme, that completes the first 8 rides for the 1000cc sidecars. A win for number 24, a great start of the afternoon for Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In second place, number 16, Simon Hill and Rowan Wingfield. In third place, number 15, Matt Promola and Gareth Williams. In third place, number 8, Gary Shearer, Sam Heath. In fifth place, number 76, Simon Beanie and Gareth Bannister. And in sixth place, number 183, Ian Lee Amos and Kevin Jones. The winning time, 121.36. 121.36. That's your winning time. You should have had 24, 16, 15, 8, 76, 183. corrected. It's point scoring all the way through, so they still score points in the semi-finals, and it's top 6 point scorers throughout the afternoon that qualify for that big Sun-Kart A final. We'll now turn our attention back to the solo event, and this is race 7 in your programme. And a chance to see in action again David Pfeiffer from Germany, Andrew Whittaker riding in red, we've got Mika Major riding in green, Lance Vanderlack goes again, Andrew Schuffer and Christian Hulshorst. Well, it looks like Christian Hulshorst has made the best of the starts, but he's been caught on that first turn, and we've got riders off on that first turn. I think we're going to be seeing a red flag as we've got bikes on the track still. There is a red flag in the interest of safety. It was Christian Hulshorst was making the best of the lead, but Lance Vanderlecht was up there with him. So they'll be disappointed that the race has got to be restarted, but obviously in the best interests of the riders involved, the race being brought to a halt. Collection 150 of some of the very best meetings from the last 28 years, including the Ace of Aces, Bonfire Burn-Up, Barks Bonanza and British Masters. And he's asked me to give you a reminder that the meetings can be viewed for just £1 a week or buy for just £3 a watch on any device. Just go to www.vimo.com and type in Grasstrack Sport in the search engine to pick up what meeting you want to see, or type in the title of the meeting. It really is that simple. So if you want to try and remember what happened a few years ago, that's an easy way to do it. So just to remind you, this is the rerun of race 7, sponsored by John Metcalf. Second time these riders been out. And no number 15, so 5 riders only. Terrific start, got himself into that first bend in pole position, and as they come round off that top bend, he's certainly under pressure coming out of the bend and down to the back straight, but into his pit turn he goes for the first time, and Christian Hulshorst going very, very wide. You can see the problem that it's created, but we've got number 10, Lars Vanderlecht, coming through on the inside, and Lars looking to get the advantage, but Christian has got the speed on as he goes into that top turn. So Lars has to settle back for second place, and the rider in green, Mika Major, is closing in that third spot. Andrew Whittaker is in there in first place at the moment, the rider in red, trying to get the better of English Mika as he goes round the outside of him. I think we've got bike problems for the rider in green. He pulls off into the centre green. It means that Andrew Whittaker is elevated up to third place, but Christian Hulshorst, looking to get maximum points on this one, goes into the last lap, leading from rider number 10, Lars Vanderlecht. Disappointing for Mika Major, and he looks to have got that bike going again, so I don't know what the problem was. But the checkered flag goes for Christian Hulshorst. Lars looks over his shoulder in that second place, and the Whittaker picks up valuable points in third. David Kleifer finishing in 4th, and rider number 8, Nick Major, finishing in 5th. So race 7 it was, and a win for number 17, Christian Hulshorst. In 2nd place, number 10, Lars Sanderland. In 3rd place, number 3, that's Andrew Whittaker. In 4th place, number 1, David Kleifer. In 5th place, number 8, Mika Mesha. The winning time, 125.66, 125.66. So if you are keeping the points, you should have had 2 for the rider in white, 3 for the rider in red, 1 for the rider in green, 4 for black and white, no score for yellow, and 5 maximum points for the rider in blue. So, race 8, we've got a massive British contention in this one. The rider in red looks to have made the best of it. That is indeed. Zach Wajtknecht has got to the front as he goes down that back straight. Zach it is, has got the lead, and he flies into this bottom turn. He really does look to be on form this afternoon as Zach comes round past us. Winning by the European champion, Kennett is the rider in 3rd place, Ellis is the rider in 4th place. Every other British contingent out this time, and it is the battle of the youngsters really. Zach Wajtknecht in the lead from James Shanes in 2nd. Eddie Kennett looks over his shoulder, those 4 hurriers go through. They're the 4th one, away from the rest of the field. And as we look to the far side, James Shanes going very, very wide on the exit of that bend. I just wonder if he's going to be content with that 2nd place. He might not push it towards the end as Zach Wajtknecht has set a cracking pace. And into the last lap he goes. Trying to close from that 4th place on the back wheel of Eddie Kennett. And those 4 will away from the rest of the field as Zach really has stamped his authority on this one. He sees the checkered flag this time. He's gone very, very wide, but it doesn't matter. He's got the speed on and he takes the win. So, Zach Wajtknecht it is, has got 2 whites and 2 wins. So, race 8, let's give you in finishing order. The riders finished as number 16 with a win, Zach Wajtknecht. And in 2nd place, number 2, James Shanes. In 3rd place, number 12, Eddie Kennett. In 4th place, number 5, Paul Horry. And in 5th place, number 9, Keaton Stella. In 6th place, number 13, Michael Dudek. And the winning time was 119.25, 119.25. So if you are keeping the points accurately, let's give them to you for race 5. And if you look at that centre chart in the middle of your programme, working down under 5, you should have in yellow 4 points, white 2 points, green 1 point, blue 3 points, black and white no score, and red maximum 5 points. So we stay with the European qualification, and this is race 9 coming to the line. And again, these riders would have sat in that pit box, they'd have seen what's going on in front of them, they know that scoring points through the heat is very, very important. Now number 14, Adam Ellis goes in this one. He rides in green. Martin Malek had a 3rd place, 3rd time out. He goes in black and white. Gabriel Dubernard, who had Missed out on scoring in his first ride, but he's right up there in second spot at the moment. And pick them out for you as they come round past me for the first time. They're all going very, very wide. It is number 7, Martin Malek, and they're struggling for Gabriel Dubernard. He pulls off into the centre green, but it means the rest of the riders can pick up the points as they go down the back straight. And Martin Malek, who I mentioned had a third place first time out, he's certainly in control this time as he comes round. Martin Fisher from the Dutch Racing Federation finished 4th first time out. He's sitting there in second spot at the moment. But this is all eyes on the Czech Republican rider, Martin Malek. He looks to get maximum points from this one. Oh, the last that flag's been put away. We see the checker flag being made ready, and it is a very convincing win for number 7, Martin Malek. Oh, Gabriel Dubernard finishing in 3rd spot there, and number 6, Michael Schuller finishing in 4th. So let's give you the result of race 9. It was a win for rider number 7, Martin Malek. In 2nd place, number 18, Mark Bischeren. And in 3rd place, number 11, Gabriel Dubernard. In 4th place, number 6, Michael Schuller. And in 5th place, number 4, Hemming Baker. The winning time was 1:23.46, 1:23.46. If you're keeping the point charts up to date for race 6, you should have had rider in red 1 point, rider in blue 2 points, rider in black and white 5 points, rider in white 11 points, green no score, and yellow number 18 4 points. So we're underway rapidly with the second ride through the sidecar. The second ride, we had a good ride in the first one. You remember Colin Blackburn, number 25 it is, has got himself to the front. So Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh, the rest of the field chasing after them as they go around that top bend. It all starts to close up. Colin Blackburn looking for a quick line. He's gone very, very wide coming out that bend. In second spot, and we've got Wilson in 3rd, and Wilson looking to find a gap on the inside. Wilson tries to close it. Wilson lifts as he comes out of the bend, and Wilson it is that gets into that second spot. Has he got time to close on Colin Blackburn as they come round off that top bend? Quickly going into this pit bend, but has he got enough time to catch Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh as they charge up that back straight? Well, again Wilson lifts, and indeed this time Wilson has lost his passenger, Josh Russell. So he's trying an incredible grip coming out of that bottom turn. So all that's going on. Number 25, Colin Blackburn gets the win, Wilson gets second. But very pleased to see that Josh is up on his feet and walking back to the pits. But disappointment for the crew of Will Offen and Josh Russell. So race 10, the 1000cc sidecars, a win for number 25. That is, of course, Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh. In 2nd place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In 3rd place, number 15, Matt Plumroller and Gareth Williams. In 4th place, number 78, Duran Hicks and Robbie Simmons. No 5th and 6th finisher. The winning time was 1:20.76. Now, I just had a message to say that I didn't give you the results of race 4. Well, my apologies. It was the first of the sidecars. I'm going to say that maybe a speaker didn't work or something, but I don't think I'll get away with that one. Race 4, sponsored by the Noakes family, was a win for number 37, in 2nd 25, 3rd 29, 4th 78, 5th 92, and 6th number 3, 117.61. So my apologies if I missed that one. 37, 25, 29, 78, 92, 3, 117.61. That was race 4, sponsored by the Noakes family. We now turn our attention to race 11 in your programme. And as they get underway, again we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 outfits as they go up that back straight and into the first turn. Down past the 29, Tom Crosser and Wayne Rickards are the leading. Simon Hill and Roland Broomfield are in that second spot, but got a lot of work to do to try and close that gap. In control, drives hard out of that bottom bend, up the back straight. The gaps have really opened up in this one. Just one more lap to go for Tom Crosser to get his first win of the afternoon. Simon closing the gap, but there's still an awful lot to do, as Tom Crosser really does look to have got the measure of the circuit. And there goes the second round. Race 11, he takes the win. So race 11 in the programme, the result is a win for number 29, Tom Crosser and Wayne Rickards. In second place, number 16, Simon Hill and Roland Broomfield. In third place, number 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. In fourth place, number 3, Lee Jones and Ryan Wharton. No other finishers there of any time 1:19.68, so I've just realised that we heard that John Hiscock blew an engine in practice. Now you might remember that Paul Whiteham had looked to slow in his first race, so I hope he hasn't hit serious problems because he didn't come out for his second ride.
You're so
So this is race 12, it's quickly got underway and a great scrap going into that first turn for those two front outfits as they come down past me. Hopefully they'll get themselves sorted out. Well, it was Gary Shearer and Sam Heath that had made a terrific start and got themselves to the front, but Mark Cosser found the gap on the inside and has got himself to the front and now looks to be taking control. And seeing Tom out there performing in race 11, and Mark knows that he can make it 2 out of 2 with this one as he goes up the back straight looking very, very quick. Well, it's time to look over his shoulder. I'm sure that they're trying to find a quicker line around that bit there. There's just one more lap to go. Gary Shearer and Sam Heath are sitting in that second place. But there is quite a gap between first and second as we look to see Mark Cosser and Carl Blythe. Again, they're quite wide on that top end, but they take them to the ground to get maximum points. George Penfold and Ryan Barker finishing in third. So, race 12, the last of the second leg rides and maximum points maintained by outfit number 37, Mark Cosser and Carl Blythe. In second place, number 8, Gary Shearer and Sam Heath. In third place, number 124, George Penfold and Ryan Barker. In fourth place, number 76, Simon Beanie and Gareth Bemister. And in fifth place, number 183, Ian Leanglis and Kevin Jones. 119.08, 119.